Hey guys, hello, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, guys, welcome back to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. So, you know, I just did the paper 3 with some other persons. And so I'm here for the paper 1, guys. So as you come in, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it all. The more thumbs up we get, guys, the more persons we have in the chat. And the more persons we are helping and reaching out to. Okay? So, yes, guys, feel free to let me not to do that. So thank you very much for coming in, guys. And thanks to the persons who are thumbsing up the live. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, guys, our first question comes to us from the numbers theory. So you can feel free, guys, to start the question until other persons come in. You can also say hi so I know who is here so I can give you a shout out if you want to. Given that. That's 9 times 7. So yes, guys, give me a sec while I try to share this live out, okay? Give me a second. Nine times 7.8 is what? 70.2. 96. Ooh. 12. Hey, young DK, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for coming over. How long will this be? I'm not sure, young DK. I'm just working with the flow. I'm not sure. Army, let me see. But when the questions finish, because maybe I have 40 something questions, I think, about that. So when them finish, the live finish as well. Yes, guys, thank you very much for coming in. If you're here for the multiple choice, you can go ahead and start the question. If you're here to support me in let me say in any way, thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate that. Yes, guys. So the first question, ooh, hey, is it Azi? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the first time seeing you here. Oh, you say you're new. Okay, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So we're here doing some multiple choice question for CXC. For today's class, some students had requested that I do some question on measurement. What's that again? Measurement, trigonometry and bearing. So majority of today's question will be from that section, even though I have other questions here. So feel free, feel free. Oh, Lynette, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. St. Lucia. Oh, it's good to have you here. So feel free to subscribe, guys, and be a part of the family. Turn on your notification bell because I come live every day once I am not ill or feeling sick. Let me say feel sick. Once I'm not feeling sick, guys, I'm here every day for 2 to 3 hours doing multiple choice and the paper 3. I just finished some paper 3 questions earlier. So if you're one of those students, you can feel free to go to the live and watch it. See if you can do those questions or if there are questions you want to do. Alright? But yes, guys, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. So for the live stream, guys, we either say A, B, or C. We don't use numbers, okay? So that's one thing I need to say to my newcomers. So we'd say A, B, or C, okay? If you're asking a question, I can ask a question as well. If you don't understand something, don't be afraid to say do over, repeat, give me a hint or something, okay? I like the communication, guys, so don't be afraid to say do over or repeat or anything like that. Because I'll always do it. Trust me. I have no problem doing it, guys. Or if I can explain it a better, a simpler way, I will also do that as well. So feel free, guys, to give me a thumbs up so other persons can join the live. Excuse me. So as we wait, other you can go to the other question. What can say? You can go over this question. So this question is basically asking you to simplify the root of 36 over the root of 9 minus root 25 over root 9. So we know that once you're dividing, we can separate the root signs. We can find the root of the numerator and the root of the denominator, the root of the numerator and the root of the denominator, then we simplify. Okay? So it's the root of 36 divided by the root of 9, the root of 25 divided by the root of 9. Okay? So that's how we do it, Can. So find the square root of the numerator. Oh, Natalie, you're back. Welcome, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you back with us. So I have 10 lovely people here. But to give me a thumbs up, guys. So Lynette, you're right in math this year. So Lynette, young DK is asking you a question. So let's try this one, guys. So find the root of the numerator and the denominator, or you find the root of the entire fraction. So it's up to you how you want to approach it, guys. Aziz saying D, Natalie is saying D. So let's see if we are taking, are we going to make a D sound? Oh, yes, on Tuesday. So join my live stream Monday, Lynette. You'll see me doing some paper 3 on it for almost all day from 11 in Jamaica time to 5, or your time, I think it's going to be 12, from 12 to 6, I think. Yeah. Let's see, guys, if we're making a D sound. Let's see. We have 2 persons saying D already. Let's see if it's going to be a D sound for this one. Away in the danger green. Okay, Lynette, I hear you. So I see D coming from 2 persons. What's going on for the other persons? Come on, guys, talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, young DK saying D as well. Come on, guys, talk to me. Four. Oh, Khan is saying D as well. Okay, Khan. I see you. Am I waiting on somebody else, or should I go ahead and do the question? Am I waiting on someone else? Should I shoot? Should I wait? I just hear. I haven't seen him as yet, or maybe he's here but not comment. Not is a female. Maybe she's here not commenting. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen him as yet. Maybe I'm too early. I'm not even sure, but I don't remember the time I came even last week, Saturday. I don't remember. So let's go, guys. So the root of 36, that looks small. The root of 36 over the root of 9 minus the root of 25 over the root of 9. So root of 36 is 6. All right, root of 25 is 5. Root of 9 is 3. Root of 9 is 3. So it's going to be 6 over 3 minus 5 over 3. We can keep the denominator since they're the same and subtract the numerator. It's going to give us D for our answer, 1/3. All right, guys? Everybody got that one? So far, so good. Let's go for this one. I have so many papers in front of me. I don't even know which one to use. All right, so get away this. Okay. So let's go for this question, guys. So here we're given an inequality that says an equation that says 2x plus 3b for young decay is 2x, negative 2x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 11. Bring the paper a little bit down. So the range of values for x is what? So here we need to solve for x, guys. So go ahead and solve for x. I'm seeing B from Natalie and from Young DK. I'm seeing B from you guys. Let's go ahead, guys, and solve for x. We know when you're solving for x, guys, we do the opposite operation each time. So if they're adding, you subtract. If they're subtracting, you add. So let's go. So Lynette and Azee, anything from y'all? Anything from you? I haven't seen Joanne on this one. I'm not sure if she's gonna come over or not. So we only have 2 answers so far. Okay, let's say in B as well. I think somebody, let me see what responded to me. Oh, Mitchell, you're here. Welcome, welcome. You're saying B as well. Welcome. I was looking for you earlier on the paper 3, but I didn't see, or maybe you were there, but didn't say anything to me. But I didn't see you on the paper 3 earlier. So guys, after you go down to the point, it's x is greater than or negative. Let me not say that. So we know that once we're dividing by a negative number, guys, the sign will change. All right, wishing everyone everything and all the best. Oh, you're just coming. Okay, okay. Okay. So let's go, guys. It's gonna be negative 2x plus 3 greater than or equal to 11. Let's carry the opposite operation. So here it's adding 3. We subtract 3 from both sides. So that cancels. So you bring down the negative 2x. So 11 subtract 3, it'll give you 8. Why is this marker behaving like this right now? I don't know, but let's go. We're going to be dividing by a negative 2 to find the value of x. Do it to one side, do it on both sides to balance the equation. So negative 2 cancel negative 2. So x. So here, guys, we divide by a negative number. And so this sign will be its opposite. It's going to be less than or equal to negative 4. See, guys? So once you're multiplying or dividing by a negative number, the sign will change. And when I say will change, if it was greater than, it becomes less than. Okay? If it was less than, it becomes greater than. And the same thing goes for less than equal to, greater than and equal to. The sign changes. So we need to know these things, guys. Okay? So we need to know these things. So once you're dividing or multiplying by a negative number, the sign change. Next question. Guys, read the questions carefully, please. Want everyone to get a 1 for their subjects. Okay. So thanks for that encouragement, young DK. Next question. Shoot. Wait. So I have 9 beautiful people watching me. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everyone for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come, guys, talk to me. Next question. Okay, yes. Here we go. So the root of 0.0625 is equivalent to what, guys? What is the answer for that? It's the root of 0.625. 0.0625. So as I always tell you guys, you observe the decimal point. Observe to see the number of digits in decimal point. Sorry for that one, guys. I don't know what's going on. And if it's 4, you know, you're going to be multiplying 2 dp to end up with 4 dp, right? Because remember, when you're multiplying by dp, you add the number of decimal place and you put that in your answer. So if the answer is given as 4 dp, like for example here, 0.625, Janelle is in the building. Welcome, welcome. So you know that you multiply 2 numbers or the same number 2 times with 2 dp to give you an answer in 4 dp. That's a very easy way to do it. So I'm seeing CCC, and away we go. Okay. So CCC. Azi, Lynette, you understand what's going on here? You need help? Can? Come on, guys, talk to me. You want to give me a thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Janelle, can I have my thumbs up, please? And thanks if you haven't given it to me already. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Could you repeat the DP? So I'm saying that once you're multiplying 2 numbers, to know your final answer, especially if they're decimal, 2 decimals, know your final answer, you will have to add the DPs to put it in the final answer, don't it? So if the answer is given here as 0.625, here is 4 DP. So we know in order to get 4 DP, we have to multiply 2 numbers with 2 DP in them. So 625 here, the root of 625 is normally 25, right? And so we know that 0.25 times 0.25 will give us some number, but we know that at the end, we need to have 4 dp in our answer. So 0.25 times 0.25 should give us, where is the live? What's going on? Okay. 0.25 times 0.25, guys, should give us 0.0625. And so 0.25 here is our solution. Because the root of any number is a number multiplied by itself. I see you as you're saying C as well. So yes, guys, C is the answer. All right, let's go for the next question. So this number here is a 5. So we're given 7, 5, 12, 8, 13, 5, and 2 to find the range. Can someone tell me what the range is? How do you find the range? Given a set of numbers, how do you go ahead and find the range? I don't want this to come first. Oh, shady, man. How do you find the range, guys? So I'm seeing B for the answer. How do you find the range, guys? For persons who don't know, can somebody tell them? By typing the comment below, how do we find the range? Okay, largest minus smallest. Okay, so the largest Data value, subtract the smallest one. You're correct, Natalie. Very good. Yes, guys, the largest minus the smallest. Did YouTube start the live over again? Why did they do that? So I only see like 3 answers coming in. So let's go, guys, for the rest of persons. Okay, Michelle is saying B as well. All right. So I have 5 answers so far. Or 4. 4 answers so far, guys. So should I go ahead and do the question? Okay, go ahead. So it's gonna be the maximum number minus the minimum. And the maximum number here is 13. So it's 13. Easy side, welcome, welcome. The first I'm seeing you here, but it's good to have you here. So the range, guys, is the max minus the min. And so the maximum is 13, the minimum is 2. So the range is 11, and so the answer is B. Yes, guys, very good, very good. The answer is B. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So given that P, the point P, 2, 4, and Q, 5, 3, determine the vector PQ. Determine the vector PQ. So remember, guys, when you're given points, they represent the point on a Cartesian, okay? And so if you're not given a starting point for a particular point, you know it always comes from the origin. So here we are dealing with position vectors. So given the point P, 2, 4, and the point Q, will it be 5, 3, determine PQ. So if you want, you can always make a sketch of whatever you're seeing. So 2, 4 be like 2, 4. So let's say P is here. And Q, 5, 3, somewhere here. 2, 4. Let's say 5, 3 is here. That look feasible. 5, 3. Z, same B. Okay, Z, I see you. So 2, 4, 5, 3. And the origin is right here, guys. So remember, a vector has X movement and Y movement. So right here, so OP and the vector OQ. So to find the resultant vector, guys, which is going to be PQ, you need this vector here, the resultant vector you want. So where would you travel to go to PQ, guys? Z saying B. Where would you travel to go to PQ, guys? C from Natalie. Are you guys spelling something? Because I'm going to understand. What are you guys spelling? See from Janelle as well. What are you guys spelling? What's going on? What y'all spelling? BCC. You know, I'm gonna be singing out these, guys. Once the guys are not saying the same thing, that calls for me to sing. That calls for some singing. Come on, guys. So to go to PQ, we have to go P, O, then O, Q. And so we know once we're turning back or we are changing the direction of our vector, we are going to negate. All right, guys? Once OP is going this direction, you're going to go PO, you're turning backwards. So you're going to have to make whatever value you have here negative. And remember that 2, 4 can be written as 2, 4 in vector form, okay? Or let's say column matrix or column vector, and you want to call it the same thing. So that's a vector, guys. So come, guys, talk to me. Young DK. As Z responded already. Mitchell, what's going on with you? What's going on, Mitchell? Somebody, Easy, what's going on? I haven't seen Rochelle, no Ricey, no Mixed Vibes, no Smart TV, no Idris. What's going on, guys? Come on, talk to me. Remember, if you're not seeing the screen, you can just expand the screen to see the full thing, all right? No Suzanne, no Simone. What's going on? Easy is saying B as well. So let's go, guys. So the vector PQ would be P to O plus O to Q. All right? So P to O would be right here. So we're going to be turning back. So once you're turning back your direction, it affects your magnitude. So it's going to be -2, -4 plus OQ going to be 5, 3. Because we did not change this. Because going in the same direction. So we're not changing anything here. But we're making this negative because you're leaving from OP and going PO. You're turning back. So -2 plus 5. And we have a -4 plus 3. And that will result in a -2, -2, Kennedy, a +3. What's going on with me, guys? And a -1. And so the answer is at C. C, 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 and away we go. So the answer is C, guys. And this is what we call a position vector, okay? Where the origin is the starting point. All right, guys, let's go for this one. So evaluate 2 to the -5. Evaluate 2 to the -5. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to do this one. Let me see what you all come up with. So 2 to the -5. Evaluate that, guys. And we know here we're dealing with exponents. And we have rules or laws of exponents that can help us to do this. So once a term or an exponent is written to the negative power, we can find its reciprocal and take the positive of its power. Okay, guys, so go ahead and do that for me. Okay, Natalie is saying D, young DK is saying D. So I guess we're making a D sound for that one. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I guess I have some answers coming in. So D, 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 D. Okay. What's going on today, guys? Why you guys not talking to me? I don't have as much persons answering my questions. What's going on? So evaluate 2 to the -5. So when I was talking to you earlier, I mentioned a law or a rule that can be used that says a to the -m. That means any base to the negative power can be written as 1 over the same to the positive of its power. Okay? So right here, we have 2 to the -5. We can write that as 1 over 2 to the 5. Okay, guys? Remember the 5 is in the power. 2 to the 5. From here, we can simplify. So right here, we see that right here, we see that we are not seeing 2 to the 5 and in the answer. So we're going to have to simplify. So it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 2 is 4. 4 2 is 8. 8 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. So it's 1 over 32 for the answer. And there we go. So persons who said D, very good, very good. Let's go on to the next question. Let me ask you first. Can I go to the next question? Before I say go on. Okay, yes. All right. Let's go. Why not? Come up. Yeah. Here we go, guys. So using the Venn diagram above. Okay, thank you for responding to me. The Venn diagram above lists the elements of A intersect B intersect B. A complement intersect B. A complement intersect B. A complement intersect B. Let's go for this one, guys. A complement intersect B. Janelle is saying 15. Janelle, did you see the complement that is beside it? Did you see this? This means complement, okay? It's beside the A. So it's A complement intersect B. So easy. No. Janelle. No. Janelle. No. A complement intersect B. That's like saying what, guys? What is that basically saying? Using one letter and the word only. What is that saying? Using one letter and the word only. Janelle, if you think so, you play Dolly House with me ears, so. Girl, using one letter. She said, my bad. Okay, Janelle. Using one letter and the word only. What letter would you use with the word only? What letter will you use with the word only? Come, guys, talk to me. What letter will you use with the word only to describe A complement intersect B? If you want to go visual, guys, A, B. So A complement is everything outside of A. Okay? And B, remember and means no, intersection means and. So it says and B. So B is this region right here. So it has to be in A complement and B. So if you look at it, guys, to see where you have double part shaded here, if you identify the double shaded region, that's the region with the dots and the lines, it will be this region here. All right? It means and B. So it has to be in A complement and B. So it's basically saying B only. Okay? A complement and B, it'd be this region. Has to be in A complement and the set B. All right? So it is in this region. If you want to, you can list the complement, you can list A complement. Let me show you how to do that part. You can list A complement, and that would be everything outside of A. So you would have 11, 13, 14, 16, and 17. That's A complement. Intersect, remember this means and. All right? So it has to be in both of them. And B. And set B, we have 13, 15, 17. All right? So if you look for the items or the elements that are common to both of these, you would see what? Both of them. 13 is common. Both of them. 17. Okay, guys? So you either want to go graphical or you want to list the items. That's just fine. So A complement and or intersect B would be B only, which is only this region here. So 13 and 17. Is that clear to the persons who are here? Is it clear, guys? If no, please say, and I'll see if I can go over what I just said. Or okay, Michelle say yeah. All right, good. Thank you for responding. Azee and Lynette, y'all understand? Easy? You understand? So, shall we move on to the next question? Okay, yes. All right. Let's go, guys. So, the diagram below, not drawn to scale. That should be the first thing I put on the paper, not drawn to scale. Shows a cylinder with diameter 7 meters and the height 10 meters. Okay, Lynette, very good. Calculate the curved surface area. Calculate the curved surface area. Calculate the curved surface area. Can someone tell us how to find the curved surface area of a cylinder? Can someone tell us how we find the curved surface area of a cylinder? Can someone tell us how we find the curved surface area of a cylinder? Somebody, anybody? If you should open the cylinder, guys, you will see it's a rectangle, don't it? It says length times width. But in this case, when you roll that cylinder, when you roll the length, the rectangle, the length part to form the circle, you'll see that you have created a circle, and the perimeter or the of a circle is equal to what, guys? How do we find the curved surface area of a cylinder? Anybody, somebody, please help us. Janelle, Natalie, Young DK, Mitchell, Easy, Lynette, Azee. Come on, talk to me. How do we find the curved surface area of a cylinder? So it will be the perimeter of your circle times the perpendicular height pi r times height. Pi r squared times height. That sound like volume, so. Janelle, oh, that sound like volume, so. Janelle, oh, that sound like volume, so. Natalie is saying C for the answer. AREM, what that? Natalie, what is that? So this is how we find it, guys. The cross-surface area, 2 pi r times the perpendicular height. So that's how we find it, guys. 2 pi r times perpendicular height. So it's 2 times 22 over 7. I want to use 3.14. It's up to you what you want to use. 22 over 7 or 3.14 makes I get the area of both circles. Then pi times the height. Area of both circles. Okay, Natalie. So it's going to be 2 times 22 over 7 times the diameter, guys, is 7. That means R is equal to a 3.5. Divide that by 2. All right, times 3.5 times 10. Why did I go so far? I don't know. So let's simplify. So 3.5 into 7 goes 1, 7 goes 2, this goes 1, this goes 1. So 22 times 10 will give us 220 meter square. So C is the answer. All right, let's go for the next question. So given the list of numbers, -3, -1, 3, 1, 5, what is the nth term for the sequence? So guys, you examine the sequence to see if it's arithmetic or geometric. If it's arithmetic, you use the arithmetic formula, or you have an easier way of doing it. If not, if it's geometric, you use a geometric formula. So for the arithmetic progression, we say A1 plus n minus 1 times d. That's your first term. And that's your rule. Or some would say the common difference. If it's geometric, we say A1 Rn minus 1. Again, that's your first term. And that's your common ratio. For it to be arithmetic, guys, it has to be adding or subtracting. For it to be geometric, it has to be multiplying or dividing. All right? So let's see what you all have to say about that one. So examine the numbers, guys. Are they adding or subtracting by a specific number? Are they multiplying or dividing by a specific number? So examine them, guys. So examine them, guys, and see what you think. Wow, the numbers are not even showing. And you're not saying anything to me. What's going on, people? Come on, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on? Are the numbers adding or subtracting, guys, or dividing or multiplying? Which of them? So Mitchell, Janelle, Young DK, Easy, Lynette. What's going on? Aziz, what's going on? Okay, it's arithmetic. Okay, Janelle, very good. So it's arithmetic. That means it's adding or subtracting by a specific number. And in this case, it's adding by 2. Okay? So know that the D, which is the rule, is going to be adding by 2, which is a plus 2. I will know the first term. So let's use the arithmetic progression formula. So A1 is plus N minus 1 times D. Let's put in what we know. A1 is the first term. That's a -3. So -3 plus N minus 1. D we found to be 2. So it's a +2. So from here, we simplify the bracket by distributing the 2. So I always tell you guys, the 2 can come at the end here, at the end of the bracket or in front. So either have it this way. It doesn't matter. So you distribute the 2. So it's a -3 plus 2n minus 2. You group like terms. So 2n minus 3 minus 2. These 2 will give you a -5. So it's 2n minus 5 to be our solution. And that's at D. So guys, let me say it again. We observe the sequence or the series to see if it's arithmetic or geometric. If it's arithmetic, you're adding or subtracting by a particular number. If it's geometric, you're multiplying or dividing by a particular number. After which you tell the rule or the common difference for the arithmetic progression. So for this one, we say it's adding by 2 continuously. So we know D is equal to 2. Then we simply expand the bracket here and simplify. Any question, guys? You're not talking to me now. What's going on? I told you people, you don't know what to do. Say hint, say help or something. Say explain or something. But you guys not talking to me. Okay, Daniel, let's go to the next question. It shouldn't take us more than 1 minute to do. Okay, then it's saying C. Anyone else? C from Mitchell as well. Okay, anyone else? So the rule that says anything to the 0 power is equal to 1. Could be 1 million, guys. To the 0 power, it's equal to 1. Could be 1 million. So for this one, the answer is C. Let's move on to the next one. So find the area of the triangle, guys. So we know once it's not a right angle triangle, let me say it better. Once it's not right angle and we are given an angle being observed, we can use the half AB sine C rule. Hey Shakana, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. How are you doing today, Shakana? So come on, guys, talk to me. So half AB sine C, and A and B will be the length of the two sides with the angle included in it, right? Okay, Shakana, that's great. I did mine last night, girl. Come on, guys, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Okay, people say B, people say C. So this is it, guys. Area of triangle. That's not the right angle triangle. Says half AB sine C. A and B will be the two lengths with the included angle. All right, so if it like this, A will be here, B will be here, and the angle will be right here. So it's half A times B sine C. So I have two answers so far, guys. Let's go. Excuse me for the other persons. So find A, find B, and find the sine of the angle. Then we're saying B. So it's going to be half 30, which is going to be this length times this length, sine of the angle 102, so it's half 30 times 28.7 sine of the angle 102, and so B is the answer. So guys, let's move on to the next one. If you can't see the question in full, guys, expand your screen and you will see the full question, okay? If you can't see the question in full. So examine the vertical pole standing on level ground. You have to calculate the length of LB. Given that LM is equal to 30 meters, so guys, for this one, you see it's not a right angle triangle. So the trig ratios you're used to, sine, cos, and tan, cannot be used. You're going to have to use the sine rule or the cosine rule. Okay? And so for this one, you see that they don't have any cosine in the answer. So basically, you have to use the sine rule. So for the sine rule, you can find the length of a side or a missing angle by using two of the ratios known. So guys, we have three sides of triangle. It's going to be A over sine A is equal to B over sine B, which is equal to C over sine C. So at each time, guys, we use two of the given ratios. So normally we use the ratio that we're given in full. For example, you're given B, angle B, and the side for B. All right? You have to find LB, but you are not given the angle as a face value. But if you observe this, guys, it's going due east of it. So we can say, I think this question missed some data. So just I said due east, guys. So this is basically due east of it. So here would be a 90 degree. Or I should have put that. I don't know. 90 degree. So this angle in here in the triangle would be 90 minus 52 to give us angle of 38. All right. So here is basically 38 degrees. So if we're given angle M to find the length of M, or let's say LB, what would be the solution? So let me give you a head start. They're gonna be B over sine B. It's gonna be equal to, so you can go and label the sides. So that will be B, that will be M, and that will be L. So B over sine B is equal to M over sine M. So we know B to be 30, so it's gonna be 30 over sine 40, which is equal to M, we don't know. Let's call it LB over sine of 38. So from here, guys, we want to find LB. Generally saying, she doesn't say it. Here, guys, we want to find the length of LB. So we have to cross multiply, guys. Let's go ahead and cross multiply. Or you can just multiply sine 38 on both sides since there's a 1 LB and it's already in the numerator. So you multiply both sides by sine of 38. It's up to you guys how you want to do this one. So Mitchell is saying A. Okay, Mitchell, very good. Let's see what the other persons have to say. Come on, guys, talk to me, talk to me. Daniel is saying A as well. We multiply both sides by sine of 38. This will cancel this. And so LB is equal to sine 38 times 30 all over the sine of 40. And so this is our answer. And it's reflecting at A. Alrighty, guys. Let's go for this one. I wish Ricey was here because he asked me to redo this question. I wish he was here, but since as he's not here, okay, young DK. Okay, thank you for staying. I appreciate that. Come, guys, talk to me. So we have the mean of 11 numbers is 9. One of the number was deleted. That number was 19. The mean of the remaining number is what? So we know mean will be equal to the sum of f of x all over the f, or the sum of all the items. You call that n. And let's say the mean of 11 numbers, the n is equal to 11 and x bar is equal to 9. So putting what you know, guys, 11 and 9. Into the equation above, you can find the sum of f of x, after which you subtract 19 because the number 19 was removed, or they say deleted. So you subtract 19. Then it's saying C. Okay, Daniel, I see you. Anyone else want to share their response with us? I have 6 people, lovely people here, only one person talking to me. What's going on, guys? You guys tell my voice already? Talk to me, you know. Can come back later. What's going on, guys? Okay, Janelle, I will. So the mean guy says 9. So 9 is equal to the sum of f of x. And we know n to be equal to 11. So to find the sum of f of x, we're going to multiply by 11 on both sides, because we want to find the sum of all the numbers. So f of x is equal to 99. All right? So they said that one number was deleted, so 19 was deleted. So remember, n was 11, and if one number is gone, so when I say 11 minus 1 to give us 10. So n is now equal to 10. Okay, guys? 19 was deleted. You subtract 19 from the set. Let's work it out. 19 from the total number of I don't know, Janelle. He wanted me to do this question, so I repeated the question. So here we have 80. So f of x is now equal to 80. So the mean of the remaining number, we know f of x and we know n. Let's put what we know into the given formula. So x bar is equal to 80 divided by 10, which will give us 8. Yes, guys, it will give us 8 for our answer. And so C is the answer for this one. Hold on, Janelle. Here you go. So one more question from vectors, guys. So this one is also a position vector, P and Q. So OP is 2U and OQ is 3V. So let's say if OP is 2U and OQ is 3V, so PQ, vector PQ is what? I know PQ is right here, guys, or resultant vector. So using the triangular law of vector, go ahead and find the resultant vector PQ. So guys, normally this question will tell you where to start from. So PQ, so P, the first letter will be your initial point. So your starting point is right here. So P to O, then O to Q. So we're going to have P to O plus O to Q. Let's go, guys. And remember, once you're changing the direction of a particular vector, the magnitude will be affected. Okay? Once you're changing the direction, the magnitude will be affected. So make sure they saying B for the answer. Alrighty. Let's see if we're going to be making a B sound. Generally saying B as well. Anyone else? Want to say something? Anyone else? So we have BB going on for Janelle and Mitchell. Anyone else? So tell me if I should start working the question, guys. You're saying B. Should I go ahead and work the question? Miss, I'm so sorry, I have to need something wrong with my internet. Okay, Aziz, thank you very much for coming by, though. We appreciate you coming by. Thank you. Janelle is saying I must start the question. All right, so PO, guys, you're turning your direction. You're changing your direction, so you're going to be negating the vector. So PO will be a negative 2U plus OQ. Didn't change, so it remains the same. So you're going to be 3V. And so for this one, to rewrite this, we can say 3V minus 2U. And so B is the answer for this one. Let's move on to the next question. So here we're given a velocity time graph. We're asked to calculate the distance traveled. So the distance traveled here is similar to saying the, so this is the point at 10, guys. Let me put that right there. That's 10. The distance traveled, guys, is basically saying you need to calculate the area under the curve. So distance traveled is similar to saying, what is the area under the curve? What is the area under the curve? What is the area under the curve? So go ahead, guys, and work this question. So it's up to you guys how you want to approach this question. You can try to figure out what shapes you're seeing and how to find the area of those shapes. For example, you're seeing a triangle and a rectangle there. You can turn the paper sideways, or let it stay as it is. You'll see that you have a trapezium. So it's up to you guys how you want to approach the question. Just always try to get a shape, guys, that you know how to find the area for it. All right. So if you turn the paper sideways, you'll see that this is basically a trapezium. But if you leave it as it is, you can take out a rectangle here and a triangle up here. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you all. So let's see what the responses will be. Let's see what the responses are. So generally saying B. Okay, then I see you. You're saying B. Okay. Let's see what the other persons are saying. One person is saying B so far. Is it correct? Yes, Janelle, it is correct. Answer is B, 160, yeah. Let's see what the others are saying. Let's see what the others are saying.